So to you, it might look like I'm in obviously normal clothes and everything, but obviously just in a bit more of a different like setup or whatever. But I'm actually doing like a kind of chatty get ready with me this week, as it's Halloween. Well, not this week, next week's Halloween, I know, but this week I'm going out with the equestrian team for Halloween because next week we're off. So I thought I would have a chatty get ready with me, obviously, while I get ready. So obviously the best thing to do when you're in a rush is film a YouTube video as well. I'm actually wearing what I'm going out in tonight, which obviously to you looks like normal clothes. But I'm actually going dressed up as a mime artist, you know, like the French people who do like that sort of stuff. Because last year I went as 11 from Stranger Things, which was just far too much effort. So this year I just googled what were easy Halloween outfits, obviously because I couldn't afford much and I couldn't be bothered with all the effort. In other news, I finally have a job. I finally have a job, like a proper job. I literally had a phone call about half an hour, not even half an hour ago, from making this, from the place where I had the interview, and yeah, I have been offered a job. So I'm actually gonna, you know, be able to afford stuff. I'm gonna put money towards my tattoo I've been wanting for so long, and I'm gonna buy a baritone ukulele. I can have money for Christmas now, and it's just, oh, 3 years I've not had a job since like sixth form, even more, maybe 4 years. So this is such a big deal for me, and it's just, it's so nice to know. So it is just a Christmas job, but hopefully they'll keep me on afterwards. They did say if I work hard then I should be kept on afterwards, so here's hoping. See, it looks like mostly dry, this, but underneath it's all still friggin' soaked because my hair refuses to dry properly, and all down the back here is still absolutely, you can see, oh, see, all that's still wet. Oh, so that's my hair pretty much dry. It's now 7 o'clock and I have to be out by 8:30, and knowing me, straightening my hair will take about an hour, so I don't need that anymore. I'll get me straighteners. So a lot has happened in the last 30 seconds from when I finished filming. My camera died, then decided to fall off, and I've changed my top because I think this top looks better with the outfit. But I've just remembered I have no alcohol for tonight, so I need to go to Aldi or Lidl or somewhere. So I guess I shall go and pick up some booze. Oh, got me booze. So I now have an hour to straighten my hair and put on a load of face paint. Probably will end up being late. It's time for straightening, and you will see basically what I have to do when I straighten my hair is do this, because my hair is so thick, I have to do it in layers. So you can see I've got like a little layer here, and then I have to sit with this on top of my head. Obviously there's a chatty get ready with me, and I have stuff to chat about. So one of the main things I want to talk to you about is Dodie's gig on Sunday in Manchester on her most recent U tour or tour. I got tickets, but then obviously manager Josh, if any of you know who that is, tweeted out saying photographers wanted to shoot at one of the venues on one of the dates to send them an email with their portfolio. I sent in my portfolio with my website and stuff on it. I know I've never really technically been like officially kind of hired to do it, but I still like take pictures. So I thought I was in with a pretty good chance. Sadly didn't get it, didn't hear back. They gave it to somebody else who, fair enough, is a well-established like music photographer anyway. So I just went to the gig instead, and as always was an amazing night. I think it was probably on par with the Bush Hall gig. There wasn't a balloted meet and greet, so like with the last tour they did ballots and people got picked. She said if you hang around afterwards people can meet her. The gig finished at 10:30. A lot of us hung around outside in the freezing cold until like, I don't know, like 11, half 11 maybe, until she came. No, it must have been about half 11, 12 o'clock before she came out. This was the 5th time that I've met Dodie. It came to speaking to her. She recognised me again. She asked me how I was. It's always nice if she recognises me. But like I said, it is the 5th time meeting each other, and told her the story of how I've always said how I want a tattoo and everything, and I do. I really, really do. And I told her about like why I didn't get one, because I was like scared and I didn't know what I wanted. And I knew, I'd mentioned before I think on here that I said I might get like a lyric of hers. So I told her that, and I said at the minute I didn't have the money for it because I didn't have a job, which I now do. But I said I'm like trying to save up for it, and I said my rule was if I didn't get a tattoo before I was 21, that would be it, I wouldn't get it. But then as I've gotten older, I've kind of thought to myself, why do I need to limit myself to, oh, if I don't get it by this age I won't do it, because I'm 21, I'm still really young, I've got the rest of my life ahead of me. So I said to her, something that I've always wanted is a lyric on my arm or somewhere that means something to me that I can look at, just reminded of something happy. And I said I'd never knew what lyrics to get, because as much as I loved all the songs, not a single line had really stuck out to me until listening to Dodie perform the song Life Lesson, which is on the EP, the first one. There is a line in it that says, fuck it, hurt whilst you can. At that moment, in like at the gig and everything, I had a really shitty week, my mental health isn't amazing at the minute and everything like that, and I was feeling really, really low. And then going to that gig and hearing Dodie say, fuck it, hurt whilst you can, kind of knocked something into me, because it was kind of, although I do feel shit like this now, this is only a temporary thing. At least I do feel that, like at least I am here and I can feel that. So the words hurt whilst you can kind of reminded me of this is a temporary thing. I might as well hurt while I can, because one day obviously that's not going to be the case. And then I just knew I wanted those words tattooed on my arm. I had a piece of paper and a pen, and I said to her, would you mind writing those lyrics down on this piece of paper for me to go and get tattooed? So now I have on a little bit of paper, I'll get it for you. It is only like a tiny piece of paper, as you can see. There you go, I don't know if it's backwards or not, but it says, there you can see, fuck it, hurt whilst you can. Now the hurt whilst you can is like, it is a little bit darker because I did kind of go over it, because I wanted to make sure that is like the bit that I get done. I don't really want the words fuck it on my arm. Now that I've got these lyrics on this piece of paper, and now that I've got this job, I'm itching to get the money and just go and get it done, because honestly I've been putting off getting a tattoo for so long, and I just think if I left it any longer, then while I was at university life would get in the way and I just wouldn't be able to. Yeah, so I finally have something for my first tattoo. That was practically the main story I wanted to tell you. So I think hair is pretty much done, but now it is time for face paint. I know it says devil makeup, but this is like £2 off eBay or something. How am I gonna do my fringe? Bobble. This is gonna be the stupidest thing I've ever done. Aha! Okay, this is me with no fringe. This is why I have a fringe, because I have a big forehead. I might need to go and get a bigger sponge if I'm gonna have white face paint all over my face. Oh my god, I'm just gonna use my fingers. Look how like crappy that is. This is what you get when you buy £2 odd face paint. This is horrendous. This is not doing anything. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, look at this. Look at me. What am I doing with my life? Let's get, oh god. Let's get this forehead done. See, because most mimes have all their chest done, but I don't think this is going to go onto my chest. Oh shit. You won't believe what I've just done. Why didn't I get a towel? I've just wiped my hand against my jeans. Bearing in mind I'm wearing black jeans. All jeans I have to go and wipe my hands on. They would be fucking black, wouldn't they? Can't even turn the camera off because my hands are covered in paint. Okay, so my face is done. This is finally my face. Terrifying, I know. But it took me ages to get this, and I'd still not how I exactly wanted it. I was going for like something else. I think that kind of works. So none of the face paints actually worked. The white, obviously, as you saw, made me look like we're just ill. Okay. Right, I think it's time to actually get the rest of my clothes on. And finally, I am all ready to go. My beret is a bit dodgy, but that's what you get when you buy really cheap ones. I obviously have some white gloves on. Got me braces on. I don't think it was too bad. I hope you enjoyed watching me freak out about this. I think it was somewhat successful. I don't know, maybe I look like a right weirdo, I don't know, but I hope you enjoyed watching it anyway. And I will see you next week. Bye.